What is going on, beautiful people? So, I hope you're having a great day. And if your day hasn't been too good, then hopefully you have a better night. So, I've been working on honing a particular skill for the last several weeks, and I've gotten pretty good at it. Pretty proud of myself. Um, and so, I wanted to share this skill, share this process with you, and hopefully you decide to pick this skill up as well and develop it. The skill is controlling your emotions, right? So, in order to control your emotions, you have to understand where your emotions come from to begin with. It's really important that you have an understanding of where the emotions come from. And I'm not talking about the specific gland that releases chemical. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is your spirit and your flesh, right? Um, Even if you didn't grow up in church, you should. I would think you would have a good understanding of the fact that the spirit and the flesh are two different things. But if you don't, now you do. Or if you didn't, now you do. Um, so with that, for those of us that did, go to church and find that out, we found out, or at least we were told to certain extents, that the spirit is going to go on. It'll either descend or ascend or descend, and then this flesh will stay here and return to dust. Right. We were also told that the spirit is the one that has the desire to give, and the flesh is selfish. Right. So with that, I'm gonna add to that because that's the extent that we were told, but it goes further than that. So, the flesh is the only thing that can feel emotion, right? Your spirit does not feel emotion. Now, just because it's your flesh that feels it doesn't make it bad, right? Um, for instance, like anger, it's not bad to feel anger. It's bad to react via the anger, right? The Bible says, "In your anger, do not sin." That's another reason why I'm using it, because it's the easiest one to talk about, right? So, as far as anger is concerned, when you're angry, you're not supposed to lash out via that anger or via the emotion. You're supposed to process, take some time if you need to, and then calm down. And then, man, how can I speak to whatever it is that made me angry, or whoever it is that made me angry, in the most Christ-like and loving fashion, right? So how do you process that emotion? Well, simply you ask yourself three questions. Whatever it is that made you angry, you ask, why did that make me angry? Okay. What about it made me angry? What can I do differently in the future to either keep it from making, or keep from reacting to the anger, or avoid the situation entirely? So once you've asked yourself those questions, you can begin to you're processing and understanding, and okay, cool, awesome. So now you got the processing down, you're practicing that, you're good to go. At that point, then you can go, how can I respond in the most Christ-like and loving fashion to guide this situation or guide this person in the right direction, to not do that again, or to maybe make the situation better, right? Um, Specifically for us Christians, I think this skill is incredibly important, especially when it comes to social media, because I see a lot of Christians on social media lashing out at other people that they like strongly disagree with, and it's like, that's not winning anybody. That's not saving anybody's soul. All you're doing is making people hate Christianity even more, and that's going to get held against you, not them. We are held to a higher standard. And so when you do that, if that does push somebody away, that's going to get held against you. That's like, you're going to get held accountable for that, right? So I think it's very, very important, especially for us as Christians who are supposed to be the example, to hone this skill and to get really good at it. It's also going to help your stress levels and all that other fun stuff. So it's a win-win situation, right? So just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully it encourages you to develop that skill and hone that skill for yourself. And this is it's gonna help you, and it's gonna help the people around you, and it's just gonna cause a better environment altogether. So hopefully this helps you. Hopefully it encourages you. Love you. Peace.